Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense will have the football first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Casper. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Moore will throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense in press coverage. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USC's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one.
We in here. Let's go.
It's first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. This time it's complete. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They're going to run it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Trojans have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
My two best players, get the fuck out of here. You know who I got behind this nigga? Oh.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Out of the gun to give to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go to the ground. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Caught over the middle. It's low. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play come. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upright.
Good stuff.
And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Hoover. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Now on first down from the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Wormley. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking to throw on first down.
You gotta be shitting me, bro. I'm tired of this fucking...
18 of those this season. Touchdown, Oregon!
Right.
What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. It's complete on the right side. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Puts it out of the air. Touchdown.
Let's go. And we get ball out.
Exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on
defense
fire and win this second half.
And the extra point is good. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long
I would never catch
again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
Out of timeouts. Let's go.
When you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds right at the
Nobody can get to the fucking quarterback.
The offense can smell the touchdown from here. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. The Ducks will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
Let's go.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Go, 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 go.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is...
Where the fuck is number 2 at?
Like, I get
if
the
he ain't
first
hurt.
chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone.
Take the fucking ball, bro.
To get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Trojans with myriad options.
What is my running back at?
Pick up on 1st down. They'll try the run. Bulldozes his way through. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this.
Tight end and my running back are out.
Losing or they're winning. Come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this
Spread it out. Let's go.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Gets it out quickly. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little...
Breaks into the open. Got it out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Good run, freshman. Good run, freshman.
USC.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Bowling Green. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Moore will throw. Snags it over the middle. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up second and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Uh-oh.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He lobs one high down the left side.
Fucking asshole. Come on.
Touchdown Ducks!
Ugh.
And that one will put him up here in the second half.
God damn.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Got the quick pass. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On the move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Oh,
He is going nowhere. Stop.
I wasn't trying to fucking spin.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Grab near the marker. It's Lane. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Hoover. That's reeled in. It's Lane. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And
I had no defense.
Point gives him a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Moore to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left. I understand going to the sideline to try to save the clock. You've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Makes the grab.
Nope.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this.
That wasn't the fucking play out.
He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The long back's got it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run play action.
Let's go.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that.
Trust my guys.
We'll take a break to check him out. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down, because from here, it will be a 58-yarder. Under fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Let's go.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well,
one more play, let's go.
Freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
On fourth down, going to the air.
Lyman, what the fuck are y'all doing, bro? Come on, man.
Past the marker.
God, fuck.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Ducks have moved it inside the 20. Moore will throw. Touchdown, Oregon! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
That's great.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
There we go. There we go.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point
We can do it, boys. Let's go.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The short hands, it's Lane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games